Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Sat Show. You're really not going to want to miss this video. I'm going to go over my top picks for the stocks that I think will be performing amazingly well over the next 2 years, as well as how my portfolio performed, and a little bit of knowledge on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yeah, guys, I invested in basically all of the things on the screen and some more, which I'll mention later down the line in the video. However, yeah, Tesla, Nano Dimensions, Neo, MP Materials, TDOC, Square, and especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's what I'm mostly up on. And guys, my portfolio is actually up 105% in the last 8 months, mostly due to the Bitcoin rush. And yeah, in the summer when Bitcoin was $8,000, I was predicting $20,000 by the end of 2020 because of using something called the stock to flow model. And yeah, that clearly panned out correctly. And here I am sitting on 105% profits. But yeah, now getting into the video, I'll go into each individual company. Hey guys, before continuing with the video, I would like to say I would greatly appreciate it if you guys liked, commented, and subscribed, as it would help support this channel. So before I start, I just wanted to explain that I mostly invested into disruptive innovation stocks, and my stock portfolio is up about 40% in the last 8 months. So yeah, that's because I am not investing in any S&P 500 or index funds. I'm mostly just investing into disruptive innovation stocks. But yeah, the first company is Tesla. Everybody knows Tesla, and I'm pretty sure everybody loves Tesla at this point. Elon's an amazing guy, and this company is amazing. And a lot of people are thinking, why is an automotive company valued at, as you can see, $600 billion? Well, it's because Tesla is not just an automotive company. It's also a power company. It's a solar company, an insurance company, guys. And also with their autonomy getting so good, they're also going to probably start a robo-taxi service as well. And that's a $2 trillion industry on its own. And that'll help Tesla stock to continue rising. However, at these levels, I personally wouldn't buy Tesla shares. And it's due to the fact that it inflated a lot over the last 1 month because of the S&P 500 edition news. And yeah, in history, stocks tend to return back to their regular value 2 months after the S&P 500 edition. So I think that Tesla will be dropping to around probably maybe $500 a share, and that's when you guys should probably look into getting into it. My average for the stock was around $350, so that was after stock split, so I wasn't in that early either. And the second stock that I want to talk about is Nano Dimensions, ticker symbol Nndm. You know, on this channel, this is our favorite stock, basically, and we've been in it for a while now. And yeah, guys, it's actually up 15% today. So obviously, I'm pretty sure some of you guys are happy, whoever was in with me. And yeah, Nano Dimensions is basically an extremely destructive company that does additively manufacturing 3D printing devices. And essentially, they're going to revolutionize the printed circuit board industry by, currently circuit boards can only be printed in a 2D manner. However, with their 3D printing technology, you can now print circuit boards that are 3D and layer them on top of each other. And you guys can only imagine how much safe that space is and efficiency. And I believe that once we get to a position in life where 3D printing is the new regular manufacturing method in the manufacturing industry, I believe that Nano Dimensions could be trading at well over $100 per share. And the next company that I'm going to be talking about is Neo, ticker symbol NIO. We are also a fan of this company in our channel, and we've been in it since about $27. So yeah, I was buying Neo at 11, then 27, and then I bought some at 35. And yeah, Neo is an extremely good company. It was dropping down for the last month quite a bit from its high at $55. However, the fundamentals of the company didn't change, so I will continue to invest in the company. And yeah, I put a video out on my TikTok when it was at $39, saying it's a good buy zone. And as you can see, you see what happened after that. It went from $39 a share to almost $48 now. I believe that after Neo Day, which is January 9th, I think, it will go to $60 per share. And for those of you who don't know, Neo is an electric vehicle company in China, and they're basically, they have Chinese government backing, and that's why I think that Tesla and Neo will be in a kind of sort of duopoly, I guess. They'll have a big market share of the EV companies in the future. And I can easily see this stock 5xing in the next like 3 years. Oh my god, guys, MP Materials, this is one of our favorite companies, and it's up 10% today. This is a really good day for our portfolio. The whole SPY is red, but my portfolio is up about 8%. But yeah, so we got into the stock at around $22, I believe, and yeah, right now it's $35, so we almost double our money. But yeah, MP Materials, over the future, as demand for electric vehicles goes up and as demand for technology goes up, this company will be performing extremely well due to the fact that they basically mine rare earth metals and all the metals that have to do with clean energy and electric vehicles. So this is kind of a no-brainer investment, and the metals that they are mining, there's kind of a shortage of them, and even China can't keep up to their own demand, and they actually bought from MP Materials like last year, and this is the only mass mining company in the US that does this so far. So yeah, I think this is a really solid investment to hold over the next couple of years. So currently I'm not really holding any shares of PayPal. I should have got in, however I don't have enough capital to buy any more shares right now. I'm gonna have to wait till, well, as you guys know, my internship ended, so I'm not gonna have any source of income, so I kind of need to conserve cash for now. But yeah, once I get more cash, I'll be investing into PayPal, because this company is just amazing. Fintech, there's gonna be a fintech revolution over the next 3 years, and especially with the integration with crypto, I feel like they're just going to allow small merchants to just thrive. And you know that the CV19 vaccine is out, and people will be going outside and purchasing many things as well. So that's why I'm bullish on PayPal. Sorry guys for not giving too much explanation on this stock. I just wanted to make this a portfolio and give you a brief understanding of the company so you can look into it for yourselves. But yeah, Square, I've been in this since $130, and as you can see, it's now $240. This is in the same category as PayPal, and I'm investing in it because I believe that the fintech space will be doing really well. And yeah, especially with Square being very fond of crypto, and once they integrate that into their system, I think that Square is just set up to keep going, continuing higher. And yeah, they also have Cash App, and that's generating a lot of revenues for them as well. So Palantir, it's up 2% today. My average was $23 a share when I entered, and I will just be holding on to this. This is the hardest company probably on this list to understand. It's a big data company, and they create specialized softwares for certain companies, such as airlines, or even actually the CIA and like US Secret Services. And basically Palantir, I think that they will be generating a whole lot of more higher revenues as they make softwares that are a little bit more general. They did create a software for airlines, and I think that they're obviously going to probably need that in the future. The next stock that I think will be performing really well is Invtae, ticker symbol NVTA. So they seem like a general genetic testing company. However, it's completely not that. They're selling their genetic tests for dirt cheap to collect a whole lot of data on genes and how it affects cancer and also other diseases that you can get. And yeah, I think in the future, when there's going to be a lot of demand for DNA sequencing, I think that a lot of companies are going to need the data that Invtae is going to be collecting, and the CEO actually said they're willing to sell their data. And the next company that I want to talk about is Aqua Technologies, ticker symbol AQB. And oh my god, I checked this right now and it's up 12%. Guys, our portfolio, as you can see, it is a super high growth portfolio. But yeah, I entered this position a couple days ago at $6.95. I was actually swing trading this company from about $3 a share. I sold when it hit $5, I sold, and then I re-entered at $6.95. But yeah, I in my video I did say that I do think it's gonna be going back to $10 a share very soon, and like I said, it did go back to $10. Well, it's on its way back to $10 a share. And essentially, this company is they found a way to genetically modify salmon to make them grow 3 times faster, as well as use a much less amount of feed. And this is extremely disruptive for the fact that we are overfishing currently, especially for salmon, and land-based farming seems like the way to go to create a sustainable way of producing salmon, I guess. And yeah, the fact that they were able to reduce how much feed goes into the fish is going to save a lot of money for companies, and that's why I'm very bullish on Aqua Technologies, as more people want to buy their fish and they get their fish into stores. Alright guys, now let me show you how I basically doubled my net worth in the last 8 months. And yeah, it's because I use this one really simple method. So in the crypto community, I guess people are very speculative about crypto, and they say like, oh, it can crash anytime soon. However, that is not true. There's a lot of macroeconomics that goes into it, as well as computer science, and this is the way that I was able to predict the Bitcoin 20K price by the end of the year. And so in Bitcoin, there's something coded in called halvings, and essentially halvings is after a certain amount of Bitcoin are mined, the value given to the miners is halved. So one block prior to the March 2020 halving was 12.5 Bitcoins per block. However, after the halving, now miners only get 6.25 Bitcoin per block, and essentially they have to use the same amount of power to mine mine a lesser amount of Bitcoin. So this then reduces selling pressure, so it halves selling pressure, and demand consistently is increasing for Bitcoin as people find out that it is a viable method of being a currency and a store of asset. And yeah, that explains the reasons why Bitcoin has these boom and bust cycles. So after the halving, shortly after, obviously it's very, I'm sure all of you guys know when the supply or selling pressure decreases and demand increases, price only goes up. So that's why you see these booms in Bitcoin. And yeah, after every halving, it goes up a lot. So, and I do want to let you guys know that the returns that Bitcoin does have is diminishing because the market is maturing. And yeah, you're not going to be seeing those 6,000% gains anymore that we did like 5 years ago. However, we are going to be still seeing a good amount of returns. And yeah, I was buying Bitcoin around $6,000 to $8,000 a couple months ago, so 8 months ago, and now it's at $20,000. And guys, this is when the smart money is entering. So don't look at it like Bitcoin's at all times highs again, I'm not going to buy it anymore. No, that's not how it works, guys. Like right now, the smart money is entering. Back in 2018, when Bitcoin peaked at $20,000, that was after a halving, and that was, if you entered then, the risk-adjusted returns was just not worth it. And as you can see, probably you lost a lot of money if you bought at $20,000. However, if you held long enough, you're now in profits. But yeah, the smart money is now entering, and I'm giving Bitcoin a price target of 140,000 in the next 2 years. It might sound insane, but there's a lot of calculations that goes to it, and I will be making a separate video on that. Guys, and take a look at this chart. I kind of found this chart very interesting for the fact that it shows you just how amazing Bitcoin is. It is the best performing asset in the last 10 years. It's beaten the SPY. It's even beaten the QQQ, which is the Nasdaq 100. And guys, cumulative Nasdaq 100 in the last 9 years only returned 512%. You can see how much Bitcoin has returned. Obviously, we're not going to be seeing, there's diminishing returns in the market, but they are still worth it. And you can see how Bitcoin goes up a lot one year and then goes down, because this is the diminishing cycle, then goes up a lot, then it goes down for the next couple of years, and then it increases again. And these are just the boom and bust cycles. And if you guys aren't like willing to look at the data, then I don't know what to say. I just don't invest in Bitcoin. However, if you look at the fundamentals of Bitcoin, you can understand that it's just an amazing asset. So yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up the video right here. Some amazing runner-ups is PaySafe and also CRISPR Therapeutics, as well as CloudMD and Well Health Technologies. These are all companies that I think will be performing really well in the future. And yeah. Oh, and also I wanted to add in with Ethereum. Ethereum is heavily correlated with Bitcoin, and as Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum tends to follow shortly after. And I just wanted to add the fact that I am invested in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, however less than Bitcoin, because it is slightly more riskier. However, Ethereum will be seeing a higher percentage return on investment. So if you guys are just in it for the money, I guess you can enter Ethereum instead of buying Bitcoin right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate if you left a like, a comment, and subscribe, as it would help support this channel.